As the school bell rings, students begin to rush out into the world outside of the four walls of Semiahmoo Secondary. Like normal teenagers, students have varying activities and hang out with different groups of people outside of school. Starting from sports to clubs and after-school jobs, students spend time doing different things that may include family members or friends. Now, we will be taking a closer look into students' lives outside of school.
We all love to hang out with our friends in both weekends and weekdays. According to the school-wide survey we distributed, most students usually hang out with their buddies once or twice per week. Olivia Walker, a grade 11 student at Semiahmoo, kindly shared her opinion about hanging out with friends.
Usually when I hang out with my friends, we either go to each other's houses and maybe play board games or watch movies. Sometimes we'll go to different fields and play games and sometimes play soccer. Sometimes we'll go to places like Starbucks or something like that and go out and just get some coffee or something like that and talk about stuff. My friends kind of vary. I have a lot of friends obviously from school and some that I met from elementary school. I also have friends that are on my soccer team, so they go to different schools, but I'm really close with them as well because of my soccer team, so it kind of just varies. I have a lot of different friends. I hang out with my friends a lot. Not every weekend, obviously, but I try to hang out with them as much as I can, but I'm usually pretty busy with things that I'm doing in sports and other activities that I do, but as much as I can.
Majority of the students in SEMI spend their free time by hanging out with friends, surfing the internet, or practicing instruments and sports. A grade 9 student, Marquisa Rose, was interviewed on several questions about her free time activities.
Hi, my name is Marquisa and I'm in grade 9. I read or do homework or practice piano or hang out with my friends. I have around 5 or 6 hours of free time.
There was a terrible forest inside our country.
They're usually indoors. Free time is when you get to do whatever you need or want to do.
Whether it's sports, lessons, or local groups, a majority of students from Semiahmoo Secondary enjoy doing different activities in their community. Although there was a large amount of students who do participate, the response from grade 12s as to whether they do partake in these activities or not was 50-50. We were able to sit down with both grade 12 students who does do community activities and a grade 12 student who does not.
Mainly because then it's easily in the way of school, you know what I mean? Because if you have stuff like outside of school, then like you can't really join sports teams inside of school, or at least it's like makes it more difficult and makes you really busy. And then like on top of that, it's like senior year and everything, so like you can't really do that and like try to balance everything. That's difficult. Well, I used to do piano, and I kind of wish that I never stopped that, but at the same time, it kind of was getting to the point where it was pretty competitive. And I also used to swim when I was a kid, and then it would have been like where it was before school and like after school. And that was fine then, but like I wouldn't be able to really do that now because it just kind of would get in the way, and then I wouldn't even show up kind of thing. So it's just like, what's the point of even doing it?
I take guitar lessons. I do. 8.9.
Half of the students believe their family affects their school lives, but the other does not. Although over half of the students do not live with their immediate families, only 1 in 10 are homestays. Also, even though some students find their siblings irritating, they would still prefer to have siblings over being an only child.
Some students think that love is important, others not so much. From a survey that was handed out to 244 students of all grades, 18% of them are dating and 40% of them would like to be in a relationship.
Well, I haven't really dated that much, but like usually for me, if I wanted to date something that I'd actually like want to be with someone, actually have a relationship. Some people they just want to date because they just want to be with a girl. Yeah. And I don't really want to do that. So that's kind of my view. I don't know. It'd be good. Yeah. I don't want to sound desperate. What? I don't want to sound desperate, but like I don't know. I guess it'd be healthy to have female with me or male. It'd be really good to have a partner with you, because then you have somebody you can trust. That's my opinion.
There is a great variation in types of jobs and the location of jobs. 43% of students in SEMI have a job. Most common jobs include tutoring and working in a restaurant. Here are 2 interviews of students who have jobs.
Yes, I have a job. I tutor in math, and it's usually here at SEMI. I work on weekdays, but sometimes when the people that I'm tutoring need some extra help, I bring them into the library. I earn $2 per hour. Yes, I like my job. I would give it a 7 or an 8. I get paid in like $20, so I usually just save it up for something that I need or want. Yeah.
Socializing with friends, downtime activities, community sports and groups, relationships with families, dating, and jobs. All of these aspects from students' lives outside of school influence students in one way or another and affect both their school life as well as their individual lives.
What do you usually do when you hang out with your friends?
That's a great question. Usually, when I'm with my friends, we go to each other's houses, or Leo, oh my gosh, why are you walking in circles? We usually go to each other's houses. I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to restart. I'm sorry.